There've been some good days, Matt. It feels like we're coming out of the gloom of winter.
Yes, don't get too carried away just yet. I will say that.
I have looked ahead.
It is still March. It is still March. But yes, today, spring equinox. Come to that in about half an hour. But this was the last day of astronomical winter in Scotland, southwest Scotland in particular, where we saw Scotland's highest temperature of the year so far recorded, 18.2 there in Dumfries and Galloway. Also, Northern Ireland's warmest day of the year so far yesterday too. But as you're probably well aware, despite the fact we have very pleasant afternoons, it's the wardrobe nightmare in the morning because it is cold. You'll need the layers. There's some frost around -5 overnight in the north of Scotland.
Oh.
Ooh.
What you got there?
Let's talk spring equinox very quickly. Spring equinox today. Some say it's the astronomical start to spring of winter. Let me just explain what it is. What it is as the Earth goes around the sun on its journey, it's the one point in time in which the equator and the sun are in line. So the sun directly across the equator, even amounts of daylight, nightlight, roughly across parts of the northern and southern hemisphere. Contrast that with the winter solstice, where it's the southern hemisphere which gets longer in the way of daylight compared to the northern hemisphere. For us, it's the summer solstice we're looking forward to, where we see the peak amount of daylight hours in the UK. And we're heading that way. We're already experiencing more daylight, more length of day than we are nighttime at the moment. The sun is already up across the UK. Sunset well after 6 p.m. across most areas. You can check the sunset times where you are, of course, on the BBC weather website. But over the next few days, it still feels very spring-like out there. Plenty of sunshine to come after some misty and foggy mornings. And it's the spring equinox today. And despite the fact it's a bit of a misty and foggy start for many, more sunshine to come, not just through today, but into the start of the weekend too. I'll have your full forecast here on Breakfast.
Any brush-tailed possums in Devon?
Possibly not. There might be some zoos. I don't know. If there is, there shouldn't be.
Email in, let us know.
Yeah. Go on. Good morning. Yeah, lovely start in Devon, that's for sure anyway. Good morning. Spring equinox. This is the sunrise just a short while ago in Westwood Ho. Actually, it's in Somerset. Is it Devon? Is it Devon? It is Devon. But we've got some misty, foggy start across other parts of the country. This is the Midlands just a short while ago, and that fog is quite extensive. Quite chilly out there as well.
Good morning. Yes, it was designed as a cathedral to nature. It opened its doors 145 years ago, and as you say, it is celebrating being the most popular attraction in the UK. Last year, it welcomed over 7.1 million visitors. That's over 20,000 people each day. Well, what's inside? Meet Fern the dinosaur. There's elephants, there's giraffes, all kinds of fossils, over 80 million objects. There's a piece of the moon and a piece of Mars. What's not to love? And also inside are 400 scientists helping save the planet. Well, at 8 o'clock, we're going to be live with an extinct shark tooth. But now it's time to get the news, the weather and the travel wherever you're watching Breakfast this morning.
But it is still feeling a little bit chilly out there for some of you. Despite that warmth, many will feel through the second half of the day. But look at this for a start. Looking out to sea at Ballykelly, near Ballykelly in Northern Ireland. Blue skies overhead, but it's not the same everywhere, especially across parts of England. This is sort of the view many have got this morning, with a lot of mist and fog around. It's quite a murky start to the day, adding to that chill.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, is that the picture or Matt?
No, it was the picture.
Definitely the picture.
It was
Definitely the picture.
It was the picture. I just like the idea of a castle, and then climbing up a hill, and then looking out to sea, and you know, the hazy blue skies, sunshine.
Yeah. Lovely start here in North West Wales. We'll have more of this for all of us later on. Well, just about all of us anyway. But yeah, here in Carnarvon, there's a little bit high cloud around, but contrast that with what we're still seeing across parts of eastern Wales, central and eastern England, especially at the moment. Very misty, foggy start to the day here in Warwickshire. That mist low cloud is extensive at the moment, but it is already starting to shrink.
But we do know that 2 individuals, one of whom is Iranian, was arrested at Faslane at around 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Lorna, thank you very much. Lorna Gordon. Plenty of spring in the air still. Yes, indeed, Corinne. It's a lovely day out and about. Loads of hazy sunshine. Temperatures across the board pretty much above average. I say pretty much because there are a few areas, particularly around Yorkshire and Lincolnshire, where we've still got low cloud and mist lingering. Where that's hangs on into the afternoon, temperatures just around 7 or 8 degrees.
Yes, it is looking good for the weekend. High pressure we've had all week stays with us. It's, of course, the first day of astronomical spring today, the spring equinox. This is the high pressure over the next 24 hours or so and into the weekend. It is staying with us. It's not until Sunday evening and overnight we just start to see the influence of a cold front. But for now, we have this today. There's a bit more cloud around, hazy sunshine for this afternoon. We had some mist and some smoke first thing this morning, which has lifted.
Well, Corinne, for most of the UK, it's looking fine with more of this warm spring sunny weather, but there will be a few exceptions, as indeed there are today. Most of us having blue skies like these and temperatures widely above average, but particularly so for northern Scotland, where we're currently seeing temperatures of 18 degrees Celsius. It could well be Scotland's warmest day of the year so far, with temperatures set to rise another degree or so. Well, Corinne, for most of the UK, it's looking fine with more of this warm spring sunny weather, but there will be a few exceptions, as indeed there are today. Most of us having blue skies like these and temperatures widely above average, but particularly so for northern Scotland, where we're currently seeing temperatures of 18 degrees Celsius. It could well be Scotland's warmest day of the year so far, with temperatures set to rise another degree or so. Meanwhile, across Yorkshire and Lincolnshire, we've got quite a lot of low cloud lingering. Here it could just be 7 or 8 degrees this afternoon for some, so a cold, cloudy, grey day coming up for 1 or 2, but for most it's dry, sunny, and it's pretty warm as well.